All right, guys. So,
Wait. You guys aren't on. All right, go now.
all right, guys. So, I am Bryan. I am 12 years old, and you are?
Landon, I'm 11 years old.
I'm Nathan, and I'm 10. Nathan, and I'm 10.
We are all three the host, and then we have our lovely producer over there.
Say
That's
your
me.
name.
I'm Dad.
State your name and occupation.
Dad production.
Thank you. All right, then.
Welcome
So,
to
Wood.
Sports.
Central.
And this is our first episode. And, our first episode is going to be us predicting the Gamecock season predictions because raise your hand if you're a Gamecock football fan. Yeah, that is why we are going to be doing that. Also, little shout out to my friend Johnny for making our logo.
Shout out to Johnny.
Very nice
Shout
logo. All right, then. So, Nathan, kick it off with the first game of the season.
Hello. So we're gonna start off with the UNC Tar Heels.
Yep.
Right? We're
They
gonna
are
play
favored
them.
by 3.5 points.
Is Nathan doing it?
Yeah.
I was just about to read off the
Yeah,
stats.
I
They're
don't know.
favored by 3.5 points, but we have a 64% chance to win, so I don't know
How that makes
what
sense.
Las Vegas is doing right now.
Uh-huh.
As you guys can see. Yeah, that's a little weird, but yeah, Nathan, predictions.
Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and start off with who I think's gonna win. I think Gamecock's gonna win. We've beaten them before, and I think we can do it again. But so they lost a lot of things in the transfer portal and NFL draft.
They had some players go to the NFL.
Yeah, and different teams. They still have who I think is the best QB in college football. I know. It's weird.
Bold.
Drake May. I think he's the best.
Really?
Jordan Travis,
do.
Spencer Rattler, Caleb Williams. But this is not a debate show, so.
I like Drake May.
Why?
He's good.
Is he? Was he a Heisman candidate?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
He wasn't?
Was he in the running for being a candidate?
Yeah, he was until UNC decided they were going to lose 5 games in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was a little funny.
That's not funny. That's sad.
As a
for him.
Gamecock fan, that was pretty hilarious to
Okay.
watch.
As a Tar Heel fan, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes them for... I thought you only liked them for basketball.
Okay, so I'm still a Tar Heels fan. Go Heels.
Um,
I just like the Gamecocks more for football.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Respect.
All right, so
Respect.
Now Gamecocks. I know a lot more about Gamecocks than any team in college, so I'm about to say a lot. We have lost a lot as well, including a lot of our good wide receivers through NFL draft. But I think we'll be fine because we did get a lot of new and good things. That
such as
Cam Pringle, Spencer Rattler, and Juice Wells came back for another year.
Cam Pringle, do you think this guy is going to have to, he's straight out of high school, right?
I don't even know.
He's
if
5 stars,
He's
right?
not starting until 2024 either.
That's what I was going to say. Do you think he needs to, acclimate himself to the team, become, learn how to gel with them the way they gel with each other?
I think this
you
is
know?
his senior years in high school is this year.
Uh-huh.
He just already committed to
This
something.
coming year?
Yeah.
So he was a junior when he committed. Okay.
Pretty sure, yeah. Don't quote me on it.
So
That's
he's not
cool.
going to be playing with us.
Not next year,
Okay.
no, but he did commit,
Aw.
I think.
I was really looking forward to him playing.
Okay.
He seems like a good player.
Fact check.
Okay then. Yeah, Juice and Rattler came back. We also lost Austin Stogner, but Mitch Jeter came back.
Sorry, my laptop's making noises.
No, he's the class of 2024. So I was right.
So he won't be with us until
No.
25.
Oh,
Yeah, but he
Wow.
did commit.
Okay. That's good.
cool.
Yeah.
And then did Kai Kroger come back
Yeah.
That's good. He's the best punter in college.
Even though he didn't win the award last year.
He didn't?
No.
How? Who won?
I think it was Rugder's punter, but yeah, it sucks.
Okay.
All I know is he didn't win.
Well, should I say what I think the score is going to be to that game?
You can.
I'm going to say 42-38 Gamecocks.
That's UNC. That's
Yeah,
the UNC, game
Gamecock,
opener or
yeah.
season opener.
In Charlotte.
Oh, they
Oh, it's
always they do play in Charlotte every time that they play.
Yeah, the Panthers Stadium.
Halfway.
Weird. But it's cool.
It's halfway, so, you know. Even though there's always more Gamecock fans there.
There is.
Anyway,
Even though
Landon,
it's in North Carolina.
you got the Furman game, Landon.
So I do feel like we're gonna win. We've played them before, I think, and I'm pretty sure we won that game, of course. Furman, they're like an okay-ish team, but like it's not a team that like a lot of people go for. Yeah, they have some. Not trying to be mean, but they don't have the best players, and I feel like the score is gonna be 63-20.
Dang.
I feel like we're gonna go out and obliterate them. The
They're-
Gamecocks are gonna win. By
They're
the
an
way.
FCS school.
I know, but 63.
I said the same score as SC State game last year. 50-10.
I said 63-20.
I know. I said the
Okay.
same score as SC State game.
But you got another win, so that's 2 W's.
2-0, and then
Let me keep talking, please.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Do you know anything about Furman's
My
players?
No.
who knows anything about Furman's
No one watches
players, dude?
Furman.
Not me.
We also Jalen Brooks went in the NFL draft. He's not the Cowboys, which I'm pretty sad because Cowboys number one are a garbage team, and also we literally lost Jalen Brooks, who was like really good. And we also lost Josh Van. He was like he went to the Panthers. Sorry for that noise, but he was like the 6th best punt returner in college football, or either the 7th. And he was still a really good wide receiver. 2 touchdowns against Tennessee.
Where'd he go?
The Panthers. And
Oh.
he did get injured against Clemson, which I was pretty sad. He made a good catch,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
And then he hurt his ankle
Yep.
because he jumped up and caught it. I don't know.
But we ended up scoring on that drive, and if we didn't score on that drive, we probably would have lost. So thank you, Josh Van. I was looking at that camera.
The one that's facing us.
Yeah.
He,
my boys.
he just got married, right? Or engaged.
Yeah, he got engaged.
Oh, nice.
And he has a kid.
Congratulations.
Yeah, he has a kid,
If that's what you want to do.
a daughter.
Oh, well, you got kids. So anyways, Bryan.
So then the following week after we beat UNC and apparently obliterate Furman, we go into Athens, Georgia, and get hit with a bag of rocks. It's not going to be pretty.
You think Georgia's going to run over us?
Yeah.
Georgia's going to win the national championship for the 3rd year in a row, probably.
Why is that? Why do you think that?
Because they have so many good players. Because in halftime, whenever they were beating TCU by like 31 at halftime, you know, in the national championship, they just took out all their starters and put in all the players that are going to be playing next year, and still beat them 65-7. So obviously they're going to have the same level of talent.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
They just lost their starting QB, right? To the NFL.
Yeah, but they
And
have,
they lost their defensive coach. And that's...
They lost
their
their
def-
defensive coach? Was
which
that
is Will
Muschamp?
yeah, they fired
He
him.
was eventually...
Oh,
originally
they
gonna
did
go.
fire him. Why did they fire him?
Maybe it's because he's a very unlikable person.
You think about that, Muschamp? Think about that, Will? Nobody
I've seen
likes
his
you.
house before.
Yeah.
We paid him like $20 million to leave us, right?
Yeah. We paid him a lot of money to leave. Take us bankrupt. Just leave, dude. I think it was.
I just want to know why he couldn't do as good with South Carolina as he did with the Georgia defense.
Our defense stayed good, decent with him.
Yeah, but they weren't shutting out people and
Yeah.
blowing them out in the national championship game. You know. We didn't even
That's
make
all
it
right.
that far.
We got the coach we need now, in my opinion. I really, really like Beamer.
Coach B.
He's nice. He's good.
Yeah, he's
cool.
got the team on the right track. He's like preaching the right stuff. He's got to move it in a good direction.
Yeah.
He seems like a genuinely really good guy too. You know,
And obviously, he's the son of Frank Beamer, legendary head coach at Virginia Tech. So,
legendary.
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, they lose to Georgia on the road. It's gonna be terrible, dude. It's an afternoon game, so it's gonna be hot. Georgia has a crazy crowd, and Georgia just has a crazy team.
So it's an away game for us. Yeah.
That's
gonna
even
be-
worse.
Yeah.
Last year we got.
We'll do better than we did last year.
Last
I
year we
think.
got blown out by
But
them. Imagine how it's gonna be.
I think the final score is gonna be like 49 to like
20.
17 or something.
What's the next game?
The next game is Mississippi State. Nathan.
First I would like to start off with I'm sorry about y'all's coach.
Rest in peace, Mike Leach. I
Second,
think we're gonna go to that game too, right? For my birthday.
Okay, let's not make predictions here.
Well, we're supposed to, right?
I mean, we can definitely tailgate because I got a parking spot, so we'll definitely be tailgating.
Interview fellow Gamecock fans.
But I do
Yeah.
not know a lot about their team.
Will Rogers is their quarterback. They have some decent wide receivers, and their running game is like so-so.
Oh.
Depends.
Did you say mid?
Yeah, we'll put it at that mid.
And then sorry, but I think our defense can hold them back.
Yeah.
Our defense is really good good last year.
They have a good defense too. So
Who do we have for running back?
So
Still
you're saying
Juju?
it's a W or what?
W.
And what's the score?
dude, I would throw that game 50-50. I would go into overtime. I don't even know who would
Our
win
running
that.
back's Juju, right?
Juju and DK. To carry on Joyner switched to running back.
He did. Oh my gosh, he plays like 3 positions.
Yeah, they're still gonna probably have him as wide receiver and quarterback. And
Luckily, he's a really hard runner.
just taking notes, guys.
No. I'm not taking notes. I'm looking at notes.
Oh, come on.
I'm not looking at your notes.
But I say score is 35-28. Gamecocks on top.
Must have thrown it out.
Landon, you got the Tennessee game.
Ooh,
All right.
good game.
Tennessee.
It'll
So-
be a good game. Hopefully.
All right, so they did lose Hendon Hooker, which is really sad because he is probably one of the fastest quarterbacks in he was in college football. He doesn't play in college anymore, which is actually pretty good for like Gamecock fans because that gives them like a higher chance of winning. Without Hendon Hooker. Which Tennessee is still good. They still played good with Joe Milton, and like near the end of the game, he threw a touchdown pass, and he's kind of like Hendon Hooker a little bit, except he has like an arm and stuff. I don't know how fast he is. I didn't see him running the game. He played good against Clemson in the Orange Bowl, like real good.
Yeah.
It's probably because Clemson's a terrible team.
So what are you thinking? Carolina's going to come away with the win again?
Well, I think it's going to go into overtime, and then we're going to win. But the score, I feel like, is going to be 35-28.
Okay.
It's like, we're not going to score as much as we...
All right, hand me that yellow
Did last
paper right
time.
there.
I mean, I hope he's right, but like,
I don't see that happening.
yeah, I don't know. It seems like we're playing in Tennessee,
Yeah.
and Joe
They have
Milton
a big fan. They have a...
Joe Milton
can throw the ball.
He can make some plays
75
happen.
yards. He can throw the ball like 75 yards. No
He
exaggeration.
did against us.
And they still have some good wide receivers, right?
Yeah, they have Brew McCoy, Squirrel White. That's a tongue twister. Still have their running backs, and Joe Milton's he's got a little bit of speed. Like if need be, he can run. So
Bryan, you thought they were going to lose, maybe?
yeah, I did.
Okay.
But since Landon says win,
Landon's got it as a W. So you guys got it 3-1 right now.
4-1.
4-1. Oh yeah, sorry, 4-1 right now.
Yeah,
That's looking good for our Gamecocks.
I hope. All right then. So Landon, are you finished with your part about them? Nathan, try to get into the camera a little bit.
Yeah, you're...
stretching.
Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
Back it.
I don't have anything else.
All right, then. So the next week we play Florida, and Florida is just. They'll
on
be
and
lucky
off.
if they win 6 games.
It's
next
on
year.
and off. It's on and off with us.
Dude, Graham Mertz, Florida's quarterback, literally is terrible, okay? He used to be Wisconsin's quarterback, and Wisconsin did terrible last year. I mean, it's going to be a sad year for Florida. They lost Anthony Richardson
To who?
to Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, he went into the NFL.
Mhm.
He was good.
Yeah.
He was like kind of like Spencer Rattler.
And then all that stuff with that one quarterback who they paid a lot of money to, and he committed to Florida and sent in his letter of intent, and ended up decommitting from Florida. So Florida just lost a bunch of money from that.
No way.
Dude, yeah.
There has to be like some kind of there had to be some kind of contingency and like something in there. Sorry, I'm using words you guys don't know. There had to be something in there that, them giving him money to commit, that like he would have to pay that back if he decommitted.
It's an entire thing, but
Holy crap, really?
yeah. Anyway, so also last time we played Florida at home, it was an absolute
It's
domination.
a home game.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
What's the date?
The date is October 14th.
You think the fair will be in town? South Carolina State Fair?
It's the
Can't
14th. Probably. Mm-hmm. That means we lose our tailgating spot, guys.
Oh. Yeah, it
There's
does.
going to be a Ferris wheel and a rocket ship and all that on top of it.
I'm going to try something here.
Do they make you pay for that?
Hold on.
Are you gonna try and buy tickets?
Screen record, show everyone his credit card number.
No, I was trying to see if I could Google something while I'm recording, and I can.
He can. He's Googling something, fellows.
While I'm recording.
Fellow.
Well, I'm going to talk while he's Googling. I think we win that game. We have a lot more talent than Florida. We had a lot more talent than Florida last year, and I don't know how we lost to them, but also Florida has a crazy place. It was hot. But I think South Carolina comes away with the win on this one.
Wasn't it raining like crazy that day
Yeah,
too?
it will be. The fair will be in town. It's the 11th through the 22nd.
That's us.
Dang, that
Lose our
sucks.
parking spot for one
Well, we'll
game.
lose our parking spot, but we can still
Go to the
go
fair.
to the fair.
Go,
Nice.
go on the Ferris
What
wheel
if we
and
made
watch
a
the
day
game.
of it and went to the fair and the game?
Ooh.
Okay, this is a what if.
I like that.
He's making
Not
it
saying
sound
we're-
like he has money.
I'm not saying that's how it's going to go. Right, exactly. I'm making it sound like I got money.
All right, then, Nathan, Missouri, at Missouri.
I'm sorry, we're gonna lose. We've been losing to them too much, and it's at home.
Really? You think we're going to lose to them, the other Columbia?
And they have Jordan Love still. Right?
Except for the game that y'all went to.
Do they still have Jordan Love?
Oh, that's an L.
That is on the Green Bay Packers.
That's an L.
All right, no. What's
Dominic?
Dominic Love?
Dominic Lovett,
Dominic Love.
he went to Georgia.
He did.
Yeah.
From
They s-
Missouri?
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
They do have Brady Cook still, and they have
That's good.
decent wide receivers. I wouldn't call them the greatest. They're pretty decent.
I say
Their running game is probably also decent. Their defense, whew, that defense of Missouri is actually kind of good. I mean, they almost beat Georgia last year, dude.
they did. Oh my gosh, they were beating them at halftime by like
16 to
10
3.
points.
It was crazy.
Oh.
Then they lost in Missouri fashion, but then of course they beat us 23 to 10. While we were ranked, just stung. We were at home too.
Missouri's such a weird team.
Yeah, but you think we're gonna lose to them?
Is there a noise back there?
I swear I heard
That's the
something.
candle, I think.
This will be a hard game to win or lose. It's weird. Missouri can win games and then lose games.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say we lose.
Yeah. All right, then Landon, we have at Texas A&M at the 12th man.
I feel like we're gonna. I don't know. It's like a 50-50 chance. Last time we played at their stadium, we kind of got blew out by them.
Who's playing? Gamecocks?
Texas A&M.
What?
Oh.
But
they did get a lot of recruits. I don't know how many of them are coming in this year, but I know they got a lot of recruits.
So what do you think, Landon?
They also
I
did.
feel like we're gonna probably win the game, but not by much, like at all. I feel like it's gonna be like, I feel like we're gonna win by like a field goal, but I feel like the score is gonna be like
45, 42.
no, it's like
I
That's a
would think.
touchdown.
I know this is Landon's prediction, but I
Okay,
would
well,
say.
let's let Landon make a
And
prediction.
then I'll see how. It goes.
so I feel like we are gonna win by a field goal,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's gonna be 38-35.
Okay.
So we're winning by a field goal.
Bryan, who's next?
Jacksonville State Gamecocks.
Did you still have something to add on?
No,
Okay.
I was pretty close to what I was gonna say. The Jacksonville State Shamecocks. They're the fake Gamecocks.
Yeah.
Boo. And that's another FCS team randomly at the end of the season. Normally, you don't get a lot of those at the end of the
Yeah,
season.
seriously. That's pretty close to the end.
Yeah. Also, our last 4 games are at Williams-Brice.
Texas A&M, Jacksonville State. Who's the next one?
Vandy
Vanderbilt and Clemson.
and Kentucky.
Oh, who does Kentucky?
Oh, okay. Kentucky's
Landon
before
will.
Clemson.
Yeah. Obviously, this is going to be a win for Rattler and the boys.
Yes, sir.
There's going to be a lot of fake Gamecock signs there. Like, like people hold up that cardboard fake Gamecocks and whatnot,
Oh,
It's going to
okay.
be funny. Yeah, that's an easy win. I don't think I have to talk about that too awful much.
Okay, who's the next game?
no, what do you think the
Vandy.
score is gonna be?
What do I think the score is going to be? I know it's been 2 years since they played Florida State and beat them. I don't think they're going to do that here, obviously, but they had a good defense in that game. But obviously, it could have changed in 2 years. Also, we have new players and stuff. So I'm going to say we win that game 56-17. A pretty decent win.
Gosh.
Dang. Murder. All right, Nathan, what do you think about
I mean, they do
Vanderbilt?
suck.
Vandy.
The Andy Candy.
Vandy,
If we
Vandy.
beat them, this will be our 15th year beating them?
14th.
14th.
No, 15th. I think you're right.
No, it's 14.
One of
Okay.
the two.
We beat them for
row.
longer than I've been alive. So.
We have a streak going on them. And we're not going to end it in 2023.
What if Vanderbilt came out and,
Killed us.
swept their season? Just ran over
They
every
almost
team
beat
put
us in
front of them.
2021.
Dude, everyone would be so proud of them. I wouldn't
What
even.
would they do with the bleachers at their stadium? It looks like a little league baseball bleachers.
It does. It's like
Every single
And it's
time.
empty.
so tiny.
Well, not whenever they play an SEC team. It's always filled with
The
not
other
their
team.
colors.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know why I'm laughing. That's how it was when we went to the Panthers game last year.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was. I remember that.
full of
Go
49ers.
I'm embarrassed to say that
Everyone
on the
goes
show.
for a different
All right,
NFL
so
team.
you got us as a win, though, Nate?
Yeah, I'm going to say score-wise, 42-21. Gamecocks on top.
Yeah. I remember last year when we played them, dude. I was
got
telling my
pretty
dad,
close.
I was like, dude, it's gonna be filled with garnet and black. He was like, it's Vanderbilt Stadium. It's an SEC team. It's gonna be a lot of black and gold. And I was like, no. Then they did the overview of the stadium, and my dad was like, holy cow.
It was nuts.
It's because the tickets are so cheap, man.
We played good that game, and so did they. We just came out on top at the
They
end
were
of the
running all
game.
over us, dude. Their running game was eating us alive.
We were doing good with Lloyd. Or Christian,
Christian Beal Smith.
yeah.
Dude, he had 2 carries for 53 yards. One of them was a 52-yard touchdown.
Why do you know that? You just
I
know
don't know. I
things.
just know that.
All right, Landon, what about you?
Like
Kentucky.
the guy from Jumanji. I know everything about the animals, I just know everything about sports.
All right, Kentucky. Just like I said earlier, with Texas A&M, we lose to them. I didn't say that, but we might lose to them or we might win against them because we beat them last year, but then in 2021 we lost to them.
Also,
But now we have Spencer Rattler, and he is literally goated with his arm. He can throw. He can kind of run, but He's mostly known for his throwing. So I feel like we're gonna come away with that win against Kentucky.
Good.
21-14. I know that's a really
Nice.
low score, but I feel like
That's all right.
They have Devin
They
Leary now from
lot-
NC
yeah.
What's he?
He's from NC
He's
State. I love
QB,
NC State.
right?
They're my second favorite team. Go Wolfpack. And my dad does not like that. Okay.
yeah, 'cause NC State and North Carolina.
Yeah.
Those are rivals.
But yeah, I like Devin Leary.
He's a QB.
Yeah, he is way better than people are gonna think he's gonna be.
They lost Will Levis, right?
Mhm.
In the NFL draft. I thought it was
Second
so
round.
funny. They invited him to the draft and he didn't get drafted that night. It was so
Yeah,
funny.
they invited him to the first rounders room
And he didn't
with all the big boys like Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud and Anthony Richardson. He didn't get picked that round.
Aw.
So he was just sitting in the room.
He was eating
And
like
I
a
like Will
mustard
Levis.
sandwich,
Eating
right?
the food.
No, he was
hanging
eating.
out.
He was okay. I think
Something
the reason he
mustard.
didn't get picked is because he put mayo in his coffee and
Oh
drunk
yeah,
it
mayo
live.
in his coffee.
I think that's the reason he didn't get picked that night.
I said mustard.
It's a good reason.
Yeah, you eat mustard sandwiches.
All right, who has the next game?
Me.
Not just with mustard.
All right then.
Clem sucks.
Yeah, Clem sucks. Cade Klubnik looked absolutely
Terrible.
pitiful against Tennessee's terrible defense. He
In their
made
bowl game.
yeah, he made Tennessee's defense look like an NFL roster, dude.
What's Clemson doing for quarterback this year?
Cade Klubnik.
Oh, okay.
You were in Miami when that game happened, right?
Yeah, I was in Miami. I
you
was
imagine being
in a
in
hotel with Tennessee and Clemson fans. It was
Hail Mary full of. No, I'm
I
just
know,
kidding.
right? It was like somebody bless this place. It was miserable. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't that bad, but I was able to say, "Ha, Gamecocks beat y'all." Like in an elevator with two of them. Like, how's it feel to be two losers in here with a winner? So, what do you think? They come away with the win?
They have Will Shipley coming back, obviously one of the best running backs in college football.
I think he is the best.
Antonio Williams, I'm pretty sure, is coming back. They lost Drew Allen to the NFL. Dabo's still their coach. They got TCU's offensive coordinator. TCU obviously did really well on offense.
How
except
old
for in
is
the national-
Dabo?
Like 50.
I don't know.
He's coached them since like
Like
2013.
50.
He's been coaching them for a while now.
Yeah, he's been coaching for a while. He's got to be older than 50.
I don't know.
But
Nick Saban's been coaching for a while too.
you know, I'd say Dabo Sweeney. I remember when he became the coach, and he kind of took over when was it Tommy Bowden was their coach or Bobby? One of the Tommy Bowden. That's what I thought. Yeah, he like pulled a Steve Spurrier. Well, I guess Steve Spurrier pulled a Tommy Bowden, but you know, he just like bounced, and Dabo Sweeney picked up the slack. That is one good thing I will say about Clemson as their coach. Dabo has like done so much for their team, and God, I sound like a Clemson fan over here. I'm not. I'm definitely not. I think being a Clemson fan and a South Carolinian is like state treason. So, like, I'm saying he did a lot of really good things. He was coming from a good place in his heart.
Yeah, he's
with
a
the
nice
team.
person.
Yeah, exactly. He is to Clemson what I hope Shane Beamer is for the Gamecocks, honestly.
Dabo said whenever we played them, he was like, I like Shane Beamer, and I don't think I'm supposed to like the Gamecock coach.
did say that.
Yeah, that's really nice. I mean, I do too.
Then he ended up losing to them, so I don't know how much he likes him now, but, you know.
So you
I
saying
love
we're
Shane.
coming away with the W?
Tough game.
It's at home at Williams-Brice.
And last time it was at home at Williams-Brice, it was 30 to
We're not
0.
gonna talk about that.
We
We
were
were
at
there.
that game.
We were there.
But we'll say that,
We had a bad luck charm with us.
yeah.
Maybe we should have went.
But every other game I've been to, we've won. So,
Yeah. Yeah, we had a bad luck charm, and it's not anyone in this room.
I'm a good
maybe
boy.
if we go to that game, we win.
Yeah.
We're going to start a GoFundMe. You guys donate. So, no, I'm just kidding.
So what does that have us?
That, I'm going to put
9
a
and
win.
3?
No, 10 and 2.
1,
10 and 2.
2. Yeah.
Gosh.
10 and 2.
Good
Dang, we
game.
going to a good bowl game. Son.
Should be a
Hold
New
it up
Year's
there
6. Okay.
Ooh, baby.
Be like ranked
I
top
think
15.
I think 9 and 3 possibly losing to either Texas A&M or Tennessee too. but you know.
What about Kentucky?
All right. Well, we have got a game to get to.
Yeah, we got to go to
Atlanta
Atlanta.
Braves.
Yep, we got to go
Expected
to Atlanta to do a Braves
That's
game.
gonna be
so.
like our
We'll
sixth
let
episode.
y'all.
I know.
We'll
We're
keep y'all
re-recording
updated.
this. We've already recorded a couple episodes, so
Yeah,
yeah.
Should we?
but this will be the first one you guys
Should
see.
we like record?
Yeah, this is gonna be the first.
There's a halftime.
There's
There's a halftime.
if there's a halftime at the
Is
baseball
there-
game.
Is there halftime in baseball? I don't know.
No. Oh, so the guys have never really been to a baseball game. Now, Brian, you went to a local team here, the Fireflies. You went to a
We've been
Fireflies game. How long ago was that?
A couple months ago.
No, that was like
Oh.
almost a year ago.
A year or two ago? It was like last year, right?
We lost.
Yeah.
By
so
one
Brian
point.
went to a Fireflies game, but for the most part, these kids. I grew up on baseball. These kids have never really been
Get
to a
me into
game.
it.
Yeah, I know.
Nathan played baseball.
I know,
did. I
but
was so good.
They don't know.
It's not major league.
It was t-ball.
I
Well,
played
we
a little bit of baseball.
Nathan played baseball. We played t-ball.
I
And I
played
play-
baseball.
No,
and
I
I
didn't
broke
play
my
You get the
arm.
coach's pitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't play
Broke my
t-ball.
arm.
I played
Either
in the
way.
dirt.
Quit.
Guys, there's no halftime. There is a seventh inning stretch, but there
But,
is no
yeah.
halftime.
Then
I know
we'll
a
keep
little-
y'all
I-
updated on this.
I know a little bit about baseball. You know, like
We're gonna
errors.
be talking to people. Baseball can get so tedious and boring. Like we can totally like
interview people.
interview people, talk to people,
Yeah.
have a look around the stadium.
Try to find any old
It's at the
person.
Battery in Atlanta. That's like this huge complex with a mall and stuff. So I mean, we'll make it.
I want to say something
You
about
guys
that
will see it.
Fireflies game. I was
Oh,
not
yeah.
interested in the game at all until the end, because I finally got to learn a little bit about baseball there. And it was like, what was the score? It was like tied up at 8, right? And we had just struck out. And so it was the other team's ball. Who are we playing? We were playing a team from North Carolina.
wasn't there.
I know. We were playing a team from North Carolina. And, dude, I was watching, right? It was the bottom of the ninth, and everyone was like, strike out. Strike out. And it was so cool. Everyone in the stadium was doing it. And then dude hit a home run. Like,
Nice.
went out of the stadium. No, the other team did.
Oh,
Nice. They still did the fireworks show and stuff, but it was like, didn't feel right doing it.
yeah.
Like, oh, cool fireworks. We just lost on a home run. Yay, cool fireworks.
Well, we're going to watch the Braves play the White Sox.
Yeah, they won 9-0
Oh, the
last
White
night.
Last night or
Yeah.
the night before?
No, last night. They won 9-0.
Would they win Friday night?
Last night was Friday night, Dad.
Oh, yeah, they got to play today.
My
And then tomorrow's the third game of the series.
my
think it's gonna
friend's
be
a
a
White
sweep.
Sox fan.
Oh, it's too bad.
All right, cool.
All right.
Go Cox.
You have been on Wood
Sports Central
with Bryan,
Landon.
Nathan.
And
producer. Dad.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bow, 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 bow.